Hey guys, welcome back to Cabin Crew Simulator. Yeah, that's right, we're returning back. It's been a month since I last recorded one of these. The game did get a big update, so you'll get to see the new updates, but they did get a pretty big update so far. They got a complete overhaul in design, they changed that. The game's not the same it used to be, but anyways, here we go. Now, just note, there is copyright music, so it's probably going to be muted in this segment. Y'all probably won't be able to hear it, but I'll be able to hear it, so just keep that in mind. What we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna be flying one of the planes that I have that has over. Um, so what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be flying the plane. Yeah, let me try to find it. Let me see. We're gonna be flying one of my planes that can hold up to 100 people. And well, let's pick our destination. I think we'll just head to. London. That'll be the entire point of this video. So just note, and to anybody who thinks this is flexing, this is not flexing. I am just playing this game for content, alright? Just get that out there, just make sure nobody accuses me of flexing. This is not flexing. I would have been flexing on my other planes, but I'm just gonna do a quick video on this since I'm running out of ideas, and since I thought I would come back to this game to record. Okay, gate 5. It's actually easy. Right here. Nice. So we're gonna be pushing back and probably also taxiing to a gate. Plus also we don't gotta worry about it a lot. And I will play music, but it's probably gonna be copyrighted for main reasons. I can't play it. It's copyrighted music. But overall, y'all better get the experience. And what this game's like. And plus, if you do catch me in this game, don't be afraid to say hi, alright? I'm genuinely okay with seeing my fans in this game, because this game might be confusing for a lot of people, but you'll get used to it at some point. But overall, this game is pretty big, and well liked. And plus, the major update does actually add a lot more realistic deals, so let's just see if we can. It does take a while for the my controls acting up. We gotta teach it some discipline. But overall, the game's gotten some pretty big updates. And this update didn't really drop out until Saturday, which was I think about probably a few days ago. It wasn't this Saturday; it was a previous Saturday. I think around like April 5th. I think is when they dropped this thing out. That's when they announced of this. As you can see, they added a hamburger and all sorts of new crap into the game, which I feel like kind of is actually pretty good, because, well, we never got a hamburger or anything in this game, so seeing this does actually make the game look a little bit more realistic. Hopefully they can continue updating it, I'm hoping. Maybe add a few new things, because, well, the one thing I wanted to add is I know at airports, airports taxi the, planes after they land. I think they do. So, if they can actually add that, I think that would make a lot more sense when you could continue. But overall, let's just start boarding up the, first class, or the second class, excuse me. I have no idea what I'm talking about. We'll get the first class on in here. We'll see if we can quickly get everybody loaded up. And a lot of y'all do know I'm not much of a I'm not much of a curator for the Cabin Crew Simulator. I like to record content, experiment with new content. So also I will be going live on Thursday, so I'd keep your eyes open for that. Alright. I did memorize a new deal, so for anybody who's actually an expert at this game, you can just like turn off the settings to hard, which will just make your game a lot more difficult. But for me, I prefer to play this way. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me ask what this person likes, because I don't know. Okay, green team. Okay, this one's a Sprite. It looks similar to the one, what am I saying? It looks similar to the lemonade, but it's just Sprite. Okay, what they want? There we go. Okay, there you go. This guy wants a Sprite. There you go. I didn't memorize the order, so it's not completely hard. Plus, also, it ain't gonna take us long to get there, because it's kind of like realistic. It don't really want you to spend too much time trying to get to an area. It just like tells you when you're there, because your pilot will let you know. But you'll get to hear the pilot's voice soon. I did grind to get my hours in this game, so it's kind of why I'm in here a lot. So if y'all see me here, don't be afraid to say hello. But anyways, let's start boarding up the the economy, also known as the poor. Because, well, everybody knows that the second class is well known. I do actually have a plane that I got first class, but I'll do that in another video if y'all want to see more. Because about a month ago, y'all seem to like that content, so I'll upload more. And this time I'm actually going to try to see if I can actually show y'all the full entire animations of takeoff, because last time I think I just did the, without the animations, but y'all get to see experience the takeoff and push back, take up, taxi, and take off. And you'll also get the experience on when we pull into a gate, or a taxi to a gate. You'll get to experience that in this video. So I hope y'all enjoy. Also, I'd keep an eye out for tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to go live reacting to the Freddy Krueger movie trailer they dropped out 3 weeks ago. Okay, so I'll keep your community things open up on that. Or I would probably keep an eye on the live section. So if you see me live, quickly go over there and click that so you can join on the live stream. Okay, we got a pretty good, I think, full. There we go. All we gotta do is we just gotta. Also, you may not be able to hear music, but it's copyrighted, so it's gonna be muted. But I think we'll just keep the door open until we can get everybody here seated.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain from the flight deck. Welcome aboard the flight. We're expecting a smooth ride today, so the seatbelt sign should remain off for most of the flight. Thanks for flying with us, and once again,
they
welcome
kept
aboard.
that, I think, same audio for like months now. They hadn't even changed it, which to me, I feel like they should add new voice lines to the pilot. Because with him saying the same thing when passengers board, it's kind of crazy. I mean, they shouldn't have a game pass that lets you customize right what the pilot says and all that. I feel like that'd actually be really good. Okay, then we got everybody ready. Now we just need to sit down. We'll just go ahead and close that door. And y'all get to witness what pushback looks like. So I'll probably do this from a side point of view, probably. Not that. Actually, no, we'll do a front point of view. So let me just start the pushback. There's that taxi truck right there. So, plus we're not really that far from the runway, so it ain't gonna take us long. There we go, the engines are firing up very quickly. This is probably the biggest plane I ever got, plus also the game is going to be glitching kind of really, but y'all get to see kind of what it's like, what the animations are like during takeoff, landing and taxiing toward the gate, which I will do from a side point of view since really. Also, my pilots are pretty good for emergencies, but I didn't really select one. If y'all want me to do emergency, I will gladly do one in the next video. But keep your eyes up for the latest video, okay? I'd be subscribed if I were you. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon down below to get notified, so that when that video comes out, you will be ready. But overall, I think this game's pretty good. The crew who made it, shout out to them. They did really good on the game. It was made in like 2020, so they did really good on this game. They kind of wanted to make it look like, make it kind of like running your own airline, and it's pretty talented. Back then they didn't have a lot of this crap. About a month ago, they had this control tower and a bunch of other crap. But y'all will get to see what the takeoff looks like from this point of view, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you all will enjoy it.
Flight attendants, please be seated for takeoff.
If y'all want me to do a crash landing of this plane, I will gladly do one. What kind of a gear failure? I'm thinking my gear failure. Y'all get to witness that. But here we go. Enjoy.
This is your captain from the flight deck. We have reached our cruising altitude. The flight attendant should start their in-flight service shortly. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Let's start with a drink, because I feel like that'd be easier. But overall, you can see how well they made this game. So shout out to the developers again. Go check them out. They worked really hard on this game. Yep. Ignore that, that's a glitch that happens all the time for some reason. I don't know why. It seems to... I got that person wanted me to move that person's hair, so... Yeah, I was trying to get this old guy his Pepsi when the game threw me out of. Yeah, there's a lot of glitches for VR. I'm hoping they fix soon. I mean, they are trying to fix them, you know. The game keeps having a lot of issues, so... Lemonade, I think that's what the person wants. There we go. And also, a lot of these new foods you're seeing, they never actually had them. The steak's been in the game for a while, but the pizza and the burger are all brand new. They were added in this new update. So it does actually... Also, the soup's new, too. Alright, everybody's been served here. Now we just gotta help out over here. And get everybody's situated over here. Remember, I mean, having a stroke. Okay. That's an egg sandwich. I have no idea what an egg sandwich is. I've never tried it. But I'm planning to give it a shot. I have no idea what this drink is. Somebody's gonna have to tell me what this is in the comments. Because I have no idea what it is. Here's your hot chocolate. Alright. Okay, Cheetos. I mean, they did rename it, so to avoid copyright, from what I can understand. All these flight attendants are robots, so in the end, they ain't really real people. They're just robots. I got everybody situated. Now it's time for trash
This is your
collecting.
captain from the flight deck. We have started our initial descent and will be landing soon. Thanks for flying with us, and we hope to see you again
Start
soon.
collecting the trash here for the first class. Sorry, I'm economy. Keep screwing it up. Okay, look, it's been a while since I last flight on the plane, right? The last time I did that is when we were heading to a cruise ship, which was a good amount of feet away. I think it was the Carnival cruise ship, can't remember. We had to ride on a good amount of planes. It was like we had to take 2 planes to get there. Which we are actually gonna head back to Corpus Christi for a vacation during the summer. So if y'all see me, don't be afraid to walk up and say hi, alright? Couldn't collect all this trash here. Any more flight attendants are out working me. Which is good, I'm paying them to work. I ain't paying them to blaze around. Yep.
Flight
Okay, now
attendant,
time for
please
the
prepare
hard
the
part.
cabin for arrival.
Get people here to cooperate with us. When we're trying to get them to be safe. Yep. I do respect flight attendants because I understand they gotta deal with a lot of old crap. They're kind of like people who generally are like spoiled and don't know when they're and never was told no in their life. Okay, now ready for landing. So we're going ahead and get the sign point to be ready so that we all can see it. Let me head back down here because, well, everybody here is enjoying their time. Hold on, I got past it. Try again. Okay, let's do. Okay, there we go. Here's the point of view I want y'all to look at. Actually, on second thought, we'll do probably the front point of view. We do the front point of view. Y'all can't see the way at front wheels, but let's see if we can make a smooth landing, or our pilots are going to screw up and cost us probably like half of our money. I think that was actually a pretty good smooth landing. For once, my pilots are actually pretty good. I am trying to work on their landings, so just know it's not the best. Okay, here we go. We just landed. Turn this on down. Then we're just going to taxi to our runway. Then we're going to taxi to a gate. Even once we get there, we'll just get up and get ready to unload. We'll continue taxiing towards the gate. But to be honest with you, I feel like it would make more sense if like the cabin crew people actually had a taxi truck. Kind of when you get up here, when you get up to this area, your plane stops and the taxi car comes and it helps guide your plane to one of the gates. Hopefully we got a good gate. Hopefully. Hopefully we got a good gate. Because I do not want to get a gate somewhere like Fort. I don't think it's going to matter. Okay, we are taxiing forward. I think we got a gate over here. Also, you know the game is crashing. My VR can't take this. My VR is generally hating me now. All I know about planes is the amount of, like, safety things they have to do, alright? So a lot of times when they delay, it's usually kind of like, so when they're taking off, they have to use a good amount of speed to try to get going. Okay, here we go. We have made it safely to, we have safely made it safely to London. We have safely made it to London with no issues. No issues, no nothing. So then all we gotta do is let everybody get the heck off, and then we can end the video right here. So all we need to do is start unloading people, and then we need to. There we go. Okay, we'll let everybody here unload real quick. And then once everybody's off the plane, then we'll go and open up all these overhead compartments, and we're good. Also, the game is pretty lagging. Y'all can see it. It's pretty lagging. So just note that this is what happens when you have a VR. But overall, y'all can see how much work the developers put into this game. So again, shout out to them in their game. Shout out to them in their game, right? Their games are pretty good. They actually worked hard in this game, so shout out to them. I mean, this plane can hold up to like 100 people, so it's going to be a while. Plus, also, we're right next to the door where our pilots are, so they'll know not to open up the door until, they usually wait until kind of really everybody gets off. Keep your eyes open for the video when I post, when I'm going to do a gear landing kind of failure for y'all. Plus also y'all can see how the airline, how these people here are programmed, the flight attendants. They're mainly programmed to, they're mainly programmed to, alright, there we go. We got a total of 2,168 skybucks with currency in this game. Alright, this is actually a pretty fun time recording with y'all. If y'all want to see more, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon down below, and this will let y'all know whenever I post a video like this. But overall, I enjoy making this content, and I plan to see y'all in the next video. Peace.